what I mean by the interface that you need is that each exit node needs to be able to be mapped to specific parameters. And the other reason why I mentioned before is that you don't want to get like bots trading it, is because you want the quality data. So you also want to be able to map to the interface that you're basically doing. Yes, it's easy enough to set. Like you can start small by just having an interface of the order type, the limit order, market order, whatnot, and then see where it actually gets fit, and the stop loss. But you also want to have it able to be flexible enough so that it can do different type of strategies, right? Because down the line, you may see that it had like expected entry price at X, but it chose the wrong order type, right? It chose to do a market order, but not a limit order. So it then realizes, okay, if I do market orders, I don't actually get filled at the price that I wanted to get filled at. And that again then leads into the loopback function, right? Whereby you, as soon as that order is then placed in the simulation, it then loops back to then say you've been filled at best price. And then that goes back into the AI model to then say, okay, we currently have these positions open. These positions are now in the red, and I'm getting penalized every single second by holding, right?
Yeah.
So that gives the model a sense of timing and the market as well,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But these type of things you can't do if an AI is literally just, generating them, right? As with sample data. You need to literally be able to do them like in person, give them the good quality trades, or you can even see it in hindsight, right? That if you've entered here, you would have been able to, exit here. You held this position for X amount of time, calculate the timing of all of it, right? Over here, I have the created date, I have the what's called updated date, and the filled, the closed that. I'm keeping track of all of them, right? Over here, we have a parent ID. If it's none, it means it's a parent. If if it's populated, it means that this order depends on another order, right? I mean, we have a set of children for the parent, and this can be nested infinitely, right? So then the order ID, simple as that, symbol opposite side, just so that they know which, side that they have to use to close that position. Just a simple, give the
I have it.
models as much
I have a
information.
very simple model, and I'm sorry for interrupt, but
Yeah, go for it.
I just love to talk in English. I think that I'm learning English, and I love it. Okay, so the thing is, I have a model that is super simple, just like that, like simple thresholds, simple profit target, simple stop loss, and the model is doing very good. Like it's doing incredibly good. And
Hmm.
if I run it for like 2 days, the bot actually makes profits. But what I'm concerned about is I haven't tested the bot for more than 2 days. I'm concerned that the bot starts making bad trades after the third day, for example. So right now I'm just so hyped up.
Why are you worried about that?
Hmm?
Why are you worried about that?
No, I'm not worried. I'm worried about I'm not worried. I wish I had a better setup. I wish I had an office. I wish I had a gaming chair. Right now I am building all this in my couch, in my laptop, in a coffee table. Okay? So
Mm.
I think that's the only downside. But yeah, man, like I know that the something can work if it's simple, it can work. And market manipulation can be controlled by manual supervision, by human supervision. I understand, and and because I just don't want to be seated all day testing. had this idea of creating the reinforcement learning model, you know. But I
Yeah,
understand it's so important to create a solid model that doesn't use reinforcement learning because that's how it is and that's how people is doing it. And again, I totally understand it. And I love machine learning and I love reinforcement learning. I love evolution. I love generations. I love all that. I love that a computer can learn to be smarter, just by code.
yeah,
You don't, yeah, yeah. Like I don't know if you've seen models, but I work with 3D models. I like to do some 3D art, and there's people that they're doing 3D models like they have legs, and they eventually put the model to learn how to walk, for example. And the model at the end learns how to walk and learns how to run, learns how to jump just because it started exploring movements, Have you
yeah,
ever seen any of those examples?
yeah. Reinforcement
Yeah, yeah,
learnings.
yeah. Yeah, so I love it. I think the future is gonna be all about it. I think bots are real. I think we're all gonna have some sort of bot in our house. I think bots is real. For example, Tesla self-driving, they're using the daily data to feed the main clusters, to enhance the self-driving operation of the Tesla vehicles. So that's some sort of reinforcement learning, I guess.
Mm, y- yeah,
Yeah, right. Like I know that I don't have a degree in mathematics or a degree in machine learning, but I've been experimenting with it since 2019. So, and there's people who don't even try, there's people who don't take their chance to experiment with these futuristic approaches.
yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah, man, like I love hacking. I like to hack. So I have this dream where I brute force me myself into the market, just by doing these crazy techniques. But I know that I should have been thinking like this, but that's why I have thankfully using Discord, I gain friends, and I have friends that they're focusing on the real thing, and I'm just happily experimenting.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know.
Yeah, I love it. I love to experiment, and sometimes people try to put me down because they think the idea is too much, but I don't know, man. Like I think it's
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to put you down, man. You say you want the information. I'm giving you the information. That's it, right?
no, no, no. I'm just saying that
And
there's.
it's to basically like, if anything, I want to be able to encourage you to, strive for like more. Because if you're making a reinforcement learning like algorithm, they can evolve to be, really powerful,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
right. Yeah,
But then you need to be able to give it the capabilities to do those powerful things. If you're only limiting it to buying cells and not able to like control the order type and stuff and these different parameters,
yeah. I know.
it's basically you're limiting yourself.
Yeah, and
That's all.
and at the end, I have to translate everything into one single framework. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. You're totally right.
Um, because I think it wasn't last week, probably last week or maybe last Friday, because I did see your notebook sketch. Didn't have time to read it all, but I know that there's a lot there.
Yeah,
I still remember. I still remember, man.
that's good, man. I remember you,
Yeah.
man. You're a chill guy. I like the your personality. Like I like that you guys get into this call. It's mind blowing the support that I've been getting lately. Like I thought that I was alone on this journey, but I'm not alone for sure.
Mm. Because I've I've recently actually got like a lot of people who are doing like AI stuff. Talk to me about like AI stuff. Hence why I'm just like, guys, you need permanent work. Like there's a lot more that you can like do with it. It's not just about like generating signals, you know.
No, no, no. Of course, no, no, no. I've been working on with different models, Monte Carlo, LSTM, everything, everything, everything. I try to not have data leakage. I perfectionate my back test. I get concerned about high accuracy, all the stuff.
So what currently is the accuracy? Like average, yes, you would
I
say.
noticed that since the bot starts to profit and the balance grows, the bot now, okay, so the bot wins a lot, but since it's playing with more money, that means that it loses a lot, you know? So I have a graph where my bot got like a lot of profits, but it peaked, and after that, the bot started losing like a lot. And I think that's normal because when you have a lot, imagine that you put $1 million in the market, you are going to lose thousands by the second. You know
You know what that tells me?
what?
It recognizes one type of market structure or market state.
Yeah, yeah,
So it does really well when it's exposed to one a certain market state. But then as soon as that market state changes, that's when it just collapses
probably, yeah,
upon itself.
you're right.
So
And yeah,
you need to be able to tell it, um, give it a parameter that basically tells it, okay, what is a market state currently?
I have three market states. I have them, and I came up with these market states in 2019. And I was working with I don't know if you know this, but computer vision. You know about computer vision? It's just
Yeah.
understanding patterns in with pixels. So I trained my model in 2019 just with pictures. Pictures of market going horizontal. I call that resistance. Pictures with market going up. I call that trading, going up or going down. I call it trend. And pictures with the market going irrational. I call that um, like a lasso, like some sort of volatility, some sort. So I have these three states. I don't know if I'm correct. So resistance, uncertainty, and trend.
Hmm.
Those are my market states that I'm currently have in mind into put into my algo. Or do you have any better ideas of market how to target or how to recognize the market state?
So do you have these hard coded?
I use some crazy tool called Core ML in a Mac computer. It's a machine learning framework for Apple. And
Yeah.
I made it using pictures, like I said, JSON files, pictures, just by detecting these patterns using computer vision. I don't know. I think I'm doing crazy stuff. I've been experimenting with a lot of methods, like lot of methods.
No, so I mean like for the stock data.
For
Like, because you mentioned you have free market state identified, but do you have them hard coded?
hard coded, since it's just computer vision, I don't know how to. Okay, yeah, it is hard coded. Yeah, it's like a JSON file somehow. But so, for example, if the market sees that there's a resistance, it will say, I am 70% confident that this is a resistant market. Basically going like in a horizontal line, you know? And for example, if the bot sees that there's like a trend, the bot will say, I am 80% confident that this is a trend. And if the bot sees that there's irrationality in the market, like a lot of volatility, the bot will say, I feel like I am 90% confident that this is volatile market state. I have these three market states for now. I'm only using, like I said, computer vision, pictures. Yeah, pictures targeted with patterns. Yeah.
Oh, so the whole thing, even the reinforcement learning strategy, is that using pictures?
No, 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 no. The reinforcement learning. For now, I am trying to make it learn from like all the parameters possible. For example, indicators and all the MetaTrader functions, balance, whatever, stop loss, whatever, and testing this live. Like what I was trying to do is put the bot into trade with a demo account for like 5 days and see if it's going to eventually get smarter or if it's just a bad idea. Okay, so I haven't tested, but I'm gonna do it for sure.
I see, I see, I see. Hmm. There are a few things, but you won't like them.
No worries, man. Tell me.
The first thing with the market states, you need to let the model decide the market state. It cannot be something that is hard coded, because they need to be able to determine what kind of market state we are in, not something that's predefined or predetermined, because then it basically just limits it.
No, no, no. Of
Um,
course.
pausing
Yeah.
pausing things over to MT5, really good idea. Um, but I think MT5 has the deviation value for the entry and exit positions. Um, so you would need to set that as a new parameter. Um, and I presume the way that you're allowing the model to enter and exit positions, it's I would presume that is all market orders, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like, what do you mean by all market orders? What do you mean by that?
Like, are you allowing limit orders to be set
Yeah, yeah. Like, yes,
for
yes.
end use?
Everything that can be done using MetaTrader, of course, that I am have to put it like into test.
How many input nodes? Because you were saying that you were feeding in the open, high, low, close, some TAs, and also some functions from manager or something.
Yeah, I've been trying to use everything. Like, I want to use everything. I wanted to use everything because um, since MetaTrader is just a platform, I think the API can be a little bit limited. And I think if you ask me what functions I am going to use, I am going to use whatever the API will give me. Everything, everything possible.
Oh no, you put them because you need to also be able to limit some of that data.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm using like democracy system where I give a like hierarchy. So if I think other methods are more effective than other methods, those methods have a higher vote. Like they have a higher hierarchy, they have a higher weight. They have a higher weight into the final decision. You know?
Mm. Um, Next thing was, do you have knowledge of how to use a forest?
Forex.
Yeah.
If I know how to Forex works,
No, like a forest.
forest.
Yeah, for like decision trees.
Yeah, the different probabilities, right?
No, so it's somewhat like it creates multiple decision trees off of the AI
Yeah,
branches, and basically the forest is like an aggregation of like a few of them, and that basically define one particular aspect of a pattern or like some kind of like feature.
yeah.
I would suggest that you look into
I
that
know what
and
it
try to
is. I know
implement.
what it is a forest. Yeah, it's like.
Yes, so
Mhm.
I would highly recommend trying to implement one of those in the strategy with, because if you have a lot of these different parameters in it, a really good way of basically limiting them. So you would have like a forest layer before you even input it, just so that you can aggregate some of them,
Oh yeah.
because you don't want to be looking at a bunch of, like say for example, like sometimes you won't even have to look at open, high, low, close if you basically get all of the information from a bunch of aggregated data that you're actually caring about. And hopefully that would also speed up
Yeah,
development. And because you feed in a bit less information, but the output nodes will still have to be a bit bigger.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. There's a
yeah.
there's like a separate the like a separate stage of the model. So there's one stage where you have the model and it's ready to train, and there's the second stage when you are already done with all the training and the model is ready to super trade. You know, and after you finish all the training, you compile everything into files and you can use those files, I guess. And the tree that are you talking about, I think is great because it's giving the bot another extra layer of some sort of decision making before it takes the final decision, right? Using the tree.
Mm, yeah. Because mm, the other thing is that you also need a back propagation layer. My computer is just oozing. You need to basically have like a back propagation layer so that the data can flow back, because um, yes, you have open, high, low, close, but the issue is that you only get open, high, low, close, right? For this example,
Hmm.
right? So then it has no recollection of what happened on the previous candle or what's going to happen. Like, so you need a way to essentially, either you can just make another
Hmm.
layer
Yeah,
to it,
yeah,
right? Uh, or you feed in like another like model that basically calculate like gather some kind of insight from the previous few candles.
yeah. Like an extra layer of and it giving and actually give more like weight and importance to those type of layers instead of giving more importance and weight to the crazy algo stuff. You know, I understand.
Y- Yeah, because what would happen by doing so, it will be able to dynamically set weights for the previous layer. Like if it thinks that the previous candles weren't that important, it will just reduce those weights and we put more emphasis on the current, like, candle weights. Um, but obviously, if that weight has a huge difference from the highs and lows, so it was like a big move, it may actually put a little bit of emphasis on that, you know? So it's just like, again, it just comes all the way back to you need to be able to enable the agent to basically be able to carry out these different capabilities.
Yeah, and
Hence why
yeah, there's
give
ways.
it this core information.
Yeah, yeah, man, you're right. And by implementing all this, can be very very difficult because everything has like a different language, not like a different language, but like it's somehow you have to at the end convert every layer into uh prediction, some sort of accuracy outcome, and I have to,
Mm.
I don't know, yeah.
No, no, it's a pain,
But
man.
yeah,
It's
but
honestly a pain.
yeah, you have to make it robust, but at the end make it simple, right?
Come
You have
again?
to make it complex, you have to make it robust, you have to give it a lot of data, but at the end you have to somehow tweak it into simple trading, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, so you made your own API,
Whole framework, man.
something like that.
No, there's a slight issue with this section. For some reason, it's expecting that to be an integer, but it should not be an integer.
Okay, yeah. So
Um,
you're gonna implement it.
implement what? Sorry.
The some sort of API that could fix or facilitate your process, right?
Oh, I already have one. I just can't publish it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I am gonna make like a standard way of implementing AI models into this. It won't be as complex as the way that I explained it to you, um, with like these different layers and stuff. But I will try to get it to that point where you can pass at least different input and outputs to other models quite easily. So like different layers of the agents and someone just all orchestrate that.
right now, what would you say that is your like your main AI machine learning like strategy? Like what are you using to compute all of that, or is it static?
For me, it's just like filtering bad trades.
Filtering bad trades and trying to learn from them.
Yeah. Pardon?
And the bot will try to take them into consideration on somehow.
No, it's honestly it's quite basic. It basically takes in past trades that are, you know, performing bad, and mostly it just has weightings on um things like position sizing. To be honest, because I basically figured out like if the position sizing is at a certain level, and then it just basically says like, nah, you probably shouldn't enter this
Yeah, yeah,
position.
right. And it's like that's somehow like similar to reinforcement learning, right? Like
Yeah.
I know that I shouldn't be telling reinforce. It's like I think they call it regressive learning. Yeah. So, and your model is creating like a file or is creating like a pool.
Mm.
It's creating like a pool of all of this filter data. It's taking in consideration all the data that got from the filter. Sounds really good. Yeah. Sounds like understanding that it made a bad decision, right?
Yeah, yeah. Um, sorry, just give me one
No
second.
worries. Yeah, I'm gonna get to work. We've been talking for like 30 minutes now, so I'm gonna get to work.
Wait, for me it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah, for me, let me see, it's like 4 p.m. It's 5:30 p.m.
I see, I see, I see.
Yeah.
Bro. One more live test and we call it a day. It's probably gonna crash, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when it happens. That means that you gotta.
No, we were making this strategy. So it's like ranging. So the alpha is basically at 3 to 3:15
Uh-huh.
p.m. New York time. So UTC plus 4. Um
I see.
we
I see.
basically
Yeah.
oh wow, look at that. It
No
works.
way. It didn't work, man. Back in.
No, it did
What
work.
are you using for the backtest? Did you create that backtest environment?
Yeah, that's
You
what
get
yeah,
oh,
part of the framework.
using which data helped you to create that backtest environment, or are you paying any service or anything?
No, I've made 100% of this. Every single line of this.
And the backtest, I mean the
Yeah, including
yeah, the
backtest.
backtest is made by using data from the real market, right?
Yeah, this one is Yahoo
Yahoo
Finance.
Finance. Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, which isn't it's not the best because with 1 minute data you get nada. You only get the
Yeah.
close price, which sucks. So I'm using um what do you call it? End of day.
End of day.
This
I
one.
see, man. Like I
Yeah,
told you, man. Like,
end of
you're
day.
paying a service. How much you're paying for that?
No, I'm using the
The
framework.
framework.
Yeah, no, so, like legit. I just make my one daily request and then call it a day.
So you recommend me?
But there is also data bento as well,
Oh yeah, yeah.
which
I'm using that right now.
everyone
Yeah, I'm
talks
using
about,
that right now. I'm using Bento.
but it's crazy
Yeah,
expensive
I'm
as well.
using Bento. Well, my team, I managed to get into a team, and they like my LSTM model, and they're using my LSTM model, and we are like
Mm,
evolving this crazy model, and we hope that we get into the market soon. Um, for now, I'm just creating my backtest using all the MetaTrader like time frames and simulate like a market using all the MetaTrader API.
I see, I see. Wait, just give me 1 second. I need to verify what this thing is. Oh, because of UTC time, it technically is 3:30. Ah,
You can do it. Mate.
that's annoying.
You can do it. You got this.
No, so basically, this is not the API that we want. Um,
So you actually got an error.
Sorry,
So
what?
no, no, I'm looking at your screen. I'm just thinking.
I think it's this that we want. So if I do
What is that?
the wait, sorry, just give me 1 second just to get the code
Yeah,
written
I
there.
don't even.
Um, you can't do that. Has no attribute set time zone. Wow, you really can't do that. So right now, because the data is in UTC,
Mhm.
we're wanting to get the UTC data from it, but down in this log,
It,
oh, it's because we stopped console logging it.
yeah, and that's confusing everything.
uh, yeah.
Yeah,
Um, so essentially, um, success needs to be false down
yeah, but
here.
it's easy fix, easy fix.
Easy, easy, easy. Um, message within time range, like so. Um, that's fine. And within time range, um, 2. And over here, we will not print it. But now we can run it, and then we should see the 15, 15, 15 all the way up to 15, 15, half 15, basically. 3 to 3:30, and then we should just at least see it all logged down. Wait, so did you see? Were you here when we done this?
No, but I think I understand. It's like you take in consideration the line, the dotted line, right? The dotted line that is right there, and
These
no,
ones.
the other one, the one that is crossing the box, the big box, the line that is dotted. No, yeah, that one. That
This one.
that I think that's important, right? I guess.
Oh no, that's the Feb retracement line. So that's just to set these ones, these colors for lines. Do we have it? Do we have 315? Yeah, 330.
So that's
Woo!
a backlist. That means that
That's
you got it.
perfect. No, this is just part of best practice. So now we basically assign it bullets. Um, in fact, so we reset all of the levels. We set the tick range. So let's see how many perfect 30 ticks. So this essentially is now defining that we will have 30 of these
30,
levels.
30 of the levels.
Yeah, 30 of them inside that range.
Why would you need them? Um, because the
Oh no, oh no. Oh sorry, no. So this is not the 30 of that level. So this is just 30 of the 30 minutes. So this is now calculating, it's getting all of these candles before here.
yeah. And
It's getting those
can you
30
explain me
candles.
the
So then we can
strategy,
kind of,
just like in simple terms?
yeah. So we basically wait until 3 p.m. because that's when the New York Stock
That's good.
Exchange like is almost like closing, and the bond markets close. Well, no, it doesn't close. Basically, when the bond markets close for the UK exchange, so these guys out on Wall Street, they then start selling,
It's
because
closing.
maturity dates and stuff. Um, yeah, so basically they sell off some of their bonds during this time because they don't want to hold it
Hmm.
over the weekends. So
They close it.
we see like a shop. Yeah. And over here we basically get the high
Yeah,
from
from
that
that. Yeah,
three to, and then the lows
yeah.
we get that range. And essentially we're trading that range. So we expect price to stay within this purple
Ooh,
box.
uh,
Obviously down here it doesn't,
okay, so you expect
obviously.
you expect, and that's like a strategy that you know that is being used by the people, right? By people right now.
No, not that like I know that. It's what Bull. Is this is the screenshots from when Bull was going over it. So I was the one I was trading it. And I understood what it was like. So I was like, cool, let's do it. So basically, like over here, level one on the
Hmm.
buy side gets filled. So all of these initially are just one, all the same size. But level one on the buy side fails, and we update the first sell side to two. So when we expect then price to go
Hmm.
back up here. If price goes up here, we then are now net sell position,
Hmm.
right? And once that happens, we then open up a new
Yeah,
buy
sounds
position
great.
at the same
Yeah,
like
it's like
distance.
trading in a secure range, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we keep on doing that with just like one share, and in this instance, it would
Yeah.
be like one bullet.
Yeah.
You basically keep on trading the range. Um, Edge cases, all of these stacks fail. Essentially, what we do is
Forget.
we over here you see that it
Yeah.
failed over here. So when we deseed all the way like down a bit, and we deseed the position to here essentially, to like that level over here. So then you can see like over like down here if hit the top. So then it managed to get like all the way up here, right? But then we dollar cost average the position down here to the mean. So the green is the 50% Fib
Yes.
retracement level
Yeah.
from the highs to the
Yeah.
low over here. And then that's what these levels are. Hence why they're like,
It's ranking.
dotted
Yeah.
lines. So then
It's
it's just,
ranking.
yeah. Um, so over here, what happened was that we bought a couple here, we bought. Um, and essentially we were able to get like a position here. So the reason why these
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
like sell positions is because down here, when the stack breaks, we reverse all of them, and then we take some profit down here, like because it managed to get a few candles like down here,
Yeah.
right? So we took basically like a massive position. We basically just flipped the position, right? We took a little bit of profit on the downside, and then we was called held some to then DCA average it over here
And you
for
said that that
profit.
was the 30-minute chart.
So all of these,
The 30-minute.
no, this was
1 minute.
1 minute.
One
Yeah, we were
minute
trading at
chart.
1 minute, baby.
That's the
Yeah,
1 minute chart.
hence why. Yeah, no, hence why I'm building a,
Wow.
mm, you know, because we were using the level two like order books to then put the positions in because we could not do it fast enough. Like I could not do it fast enough.
Something I noticed that there's less market manipulation in smaller time frames. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
Mm, Um. Yeah, you're crazy. Nah, nah, nah. I would say that is even more market
What I
manipulation
was
of
trying to say is
thinking
that
about time frames.
1 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 seconds, it's more random than the actual thing, you know? That's what I'm just trying to say.
Ah, I see, I see. Ah,
That means that it's less manipulated. I don't know.
wait, we're getting a range from 2959 to 2603. That's like, okay, let's just do the maths here. Um, what is that? What range is that? 600. A range of 648. What's the current ATR level? Is it just crazy? But I feel like that's like a lot, no?
A lot of what?
Um, no, like it seems like quite a lot. Like, in the sense that like oh, I literally cannot do it like this.
You can do it, man. Keep up.
Okay, no, ATR is 48.
ATR?
Can actually, yeah. Let's see trades. What the value of trades is. Yeah, because ATR is 48 for this. How many trades is there? Six. Um, so it'll be six on each side. So six of these levels on each side. So 12 in total, and we would have to manage 12 insights and also update them. Another thing is that as these levels, because it went down, right? It kept on going down. As these levels were going down, we then opened up a new position. So essentially, if we open up a position here, we open up another sell position like about like 180 or above. Um, I'm only using ATR because that's the one that we're currently using for the backtest, anyways. So 180R at this level, as soon as this one gets filled, um, and then obviously that one's set to 2, and then we readjust for ones above.
I see. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Uh, Wait, no, saying I'm calling it a day.
Okay, man.
Timeout. I did what I needed to do.
Just say thank you,
Um,
and I hope I keep
no problem.
seeing you here showing the great work. I am trying. I was thinking on doing the same. I want to record myself or a stream on YouTube because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people would love to see all the work. You know.
I
Well,
see, I see,
thank
I
you,
see.
man. Appreciate it.
No problemo. Thank you
Yeah, man.
for sharing. It's always good. But no, like definitely take those advice on board and get with Forest Trees
I
implemented
will.
because
Yeah, yeah, I
that'd be cool.
will. So the forestry will work as some sort of like a final like a final like randomized it will try to find the best decision.
Yeah, it will find you. Yeah, so it's really good for finding um even like different strategies you can essentially find from it. But it would basically tell you like I'll take this parameter because it's giving me a stronger signal for me to go long, and I'll mix it with these type of matrices. But I don't think it does any calculations for like new strategy
Yeah,
stuff. So
yeah,
it just matters about fresh. But obviously, since you mentioned that you're feeding
yeah,
it everything, it will literally use everything and then try to find the
yeah.
most optimal thing that will
Instead
give
of
you the best
instead of
results.
adding the weights
And
myself, right?
yeah, check out XBG
Yeah,
Boost or
yeah, yeah.
something. XBG Boost has a really good. It's not really good, but like
Standard.
a really nice standard of basically
Mhm.
doing like a forest, and it's literally like a couple of
Yeah,
lines.
yeah. Thank you, man. I'll definitely keep working on this. I hope I can buy a Ferrari soon. I hope I can send you $1 million. But it'll take time. Okay? It'll take time.
No, no, no,
See you, man.
no, bro. You don't have to owe me anything. I hope you
I
can get that million
I
dollars
owe
and
I
then
owe
buy yourself a
yeah
Lamborghini or something.
I owe you because time is valuable and human connection is valuable and people don't like to understand how important is human connection nowadays that everything is about coding and computer and dude you're probably on a dark room right now, you know.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm in
like
an
that's
attic.
what I'm saying, like coding is not as fun. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
no, it's definitely not. But no, not to make things sound gloomy. I'm in an attic which has been converted to like
yeah,
an
not I know it's
office.
good, but like I said, I'm working on a coffee table
No,
in my sofa, so you may be better, you in a better position than me.
nah, 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 nah. The guy that gets to stay in the living room is, I would say, is much better than
Yeah,
me. No, no, because the way I am, like with attics, people would be like, because I tell people, but like, yo, yeah, I'm mostly just up in the attic. They'd be like, with all the old stuff,
yeah.
and
Go
I'm
get
just
some
like,
fresh
fam,
air, man.
no, fam, I'm on the top of my house, man. Like, what more fresh air do I need? Nah, I need to definitely go
You're
outside,
right.
man. Touch
You're
the
right.
grass.
Dude, you're in London, right? You're in the UK?
I'm in Edinburgh, so
Edinburgh?
yeah. What?
What state?
Edinburgh.
I don't
Edinburgh,
Scotland.
capital of
Wow,
Scotland.
that's great, man. I'm in
Yeah,
Tijuana, man.
up
I don't know
north.
if you remember. I'm in Tijuana. Tijuana, Baja California. Mexico, man. Yeah,
Tijuana.
the crazy place with the
Yeah,
donkey and the tequila and the drugs. Yeah, man.
that's crazy.
This is where I am, and I'm trying to make this futuristic stuff, man. I can't talk to anyone about this, man. They would think I'm crazy.
No, I think it's quite difficult when like you don't have that community. Because for me, I vibe with this place because it's like it's a nice community with people who like kind of getting started and stuff and then trying to do their thing. But what's most important is that
Yeah.
everyone here is
No.
hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want it.
Yeah.
Because you go to like trade locker like Discord, it's literally just people who are either working for a company or something. The vibe is
Yeah,
not
and
there.
they're pissed because they're working for someone and they want to put you down. And I hate I hate the working
Yeah.
environment. I hate it so much. I hate it. Have you seen the movie Matrix? Matrix, the movie
Matrix.
The Matrix.
Oh, Matrix. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Only the first
Oh
one
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
I might binge watch
Huh?
it tonight. I might
Dude,
binge watch
go
it
watch,
tonight.
man. Like you're probably Neo. You're probably Neo trying to find your way out. Yeah, you are,
Nah, bro, you're Neo. You are
dude.
Neo. Me, I'm trying to. I d- the thing is, like, done that. I've done all of that, like trying to do, you know, be different and quirky and stuff. Like for me, it
You are
just doesn't interest me. For me, it's about like genuinely with the whole framework thing. I would literally just do it in silence and just use it for myself. At this point, the only reason why I'm sharing it now is because I finally got a UI, and I like the UI, and it looks
that's cool.
nice.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. But after this, because the latest version has been updated, and I feel like a lot of people will actually like using it. That's
You
pretty
wanna
much it, to be honest.
somehow sell it?
No, there's other plans for it. At some point, you would be able to just connect up to like a stream because, like I said, the interface for it is well defined. So if you want to do really complex strategies, just by sending in an insight, you can do so, and other people can consume it. Have you seen Hyperliquid's leaderboard thing? I was showing the guys this
Hyperliquid
like earlier.
does like trading on 5 seconds. I don't know. Hyperliquid. I don't-
Yo, this is crazy. Look at this. So Hyperliquid has these concepts of vaults, right? Um, as you can see, some of them are absolutely ridiculous. For example,
Hyperliquid.
987%.
Oh
No,
yeah, that's for
this is
stocks.
monthly, bad boy. No, no, these are for crypto.
Yeah,
This is
and those
monthly.
are
So the past month return 42%, and it has like over like 1.5 million
those
pounds
are
invested into the
bots.
pool. No, these are real people like investing
Oh,
into the
so
pool, and it's
it's
like a
like a
portfolio.
page for insights. Like you can see people there trading.
No, no, you can deposit money into this
Oh,
fund. It's like an ETF.
it's-
Yeah, it's like an
oh yeah.
ETF, but it's automated. It's like a bot that's doing this, or like someone that's running
But
it in the background. £4 million in profit in the past for
but it has it
30
has like
days.
a it has like a fees, like a service that you pay, like or
No, like no, I literally don't think it does. Like it's literally 1.8% like drawdown versus the account balance, but you can see like some spikes where either it made like a massive trade or more people
so
fed
it's
into
like
it.
a pyramid.
But you can see, yeah, but you can see like the portfolio. It's kind of like an ETF strategy. It's
Oh,
literally an ETF strategy. So it's holding like
yeah,
about
yeah,
Bitcoin,
yeah.
ETH,
You know where
XYZ.
where
Um,
they based from? Where are they based? Where they from? Is that a American company?
no idea. But yeah, this is like the trade history. Hyperliquid is just a broker. Like it's like Binance
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
But like literally like fam, crazy. This is the live feed for it. And
So it's
this is
very
literally
similar
in
to
real
putting your
time.
money into SPY 100, right?
No, this is like a
SP.
um, automated system.
But
This is an
yeah,
automated system,
but
man.
you invest.
Like this is oh my days, 500 loss. That's but yeah, no, it seems like a high frequency
Yeah,
trading bot. Like I'm trying to find one good profitable one, like £2 immediately lost it.
yeah, right.
But yeah, no, like some deposits, like maximum, like people with
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like a pyramid.
whale. Um, I think it's quite unlikely that it is like that because you can literally see the transactions from it.
So I don't know if I'm getting it. So you're telling me if I put $100, that means that I'm gonna be always positive. That
No, 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 bro. I'm just telling you that with the Olympus trading framework, this will be something that I would plan
oh, as a
to
framework.
implement. No, not as like a framework, but like as a
Yeah,
service.
like
Um,
how you wanna visualize.
yeah,
You wanna do it similar.
yeah. I think it would be really cool to then be able to come up over here, and there's a bunch of people um publishing the like frameworks and well the strategies. Because MVU was called Olympus Trader, like everything's modular. I don't think I've shown you like the actual code of it. But essentially, I'm defining everything like this. So in my flat state alpha, that's in here, all of this logic, um, bullet manager. This one literally manages all the bullet allocations and stuff. And I never have to then program this like type of logic again if I program it well. And the level sizer manager as well. So that's actually like managing these bullets
What is a
and
bullet? What is a bullet?
applying them to the
Like
um, it's just a risk management strategy for distributing
okay,
the
okay.
account allocations. So right now it's like let's just say that we have 10 no 20 bullets and we have a dilution percentage. So we have £100, right? We only want to then use
Mm-hmm.
£67 of it. And then we divide that £67
Oh yeah.
from the number of bullets. And then we assign those bullets to particular symbols. And then obviously then that's the
20,
cash value
20
which we
symbols, really?
apply to it.
20 symbols.
Huh?
20 symbols. Says-
No, this is max
Oh,
bullets
okay,
per
okay, okay.
symbols. Yeah. So we would assign, for this in particular, we assign of the 55, 20 maximum to one symbol. Um, so each position, when your account size is like large enough, you would only need one bullet, because that one bullet is probably like 100,000 or something.
Yeah. What are your so
Um,
you are currently like dividing everything into Bitcoin, Forex, or what is it that you're trading?
no, that'll be for the portfolio strategy. Um, but for this, it's just BTC USD.
Yeah, like
Obviously, the idea was to use it with
yeah,
SPY
yeah,
fifth like index.
yeah.
Um, but just to backtest late at night, we're using
And
BTC
are
USD
are
for the
you
backtest.
investing real money right now,
Um,
or
yeah,
that's
yeah,
good, man. That's good. So you're
because
yeah,
I
right?
feel
Like
like you
for
need
real
to.
test.
Yeah, you just need to like put your money where your mouth is. If it's working how you expect it to work and you have no issues during the backtest, make sure you log everything and know everything down. Use a really small like account size. Go for like a 1 to 10 leverage. See what happens.
But you're not
You
paying
know.
your rent off of it, right? You're not paying like because I know people that they're getting a lot of money, but it's because they invested a lot, you know.
Yeah. Have you seen my results? Because I made
Yeah,
a
on the
public
on the Mundip, yeah, on the Mundip
for
chat.
like. No, I never posted a moon dev
No,
chat.
so you're telling me that you are rich?
No, I'm not rich.
I'm just
I'm
joking,
not
man.
rich.
For
I'm
me,
not
rich is
riding
like
around in my
I'm getting
Lambo.
$1,000 with each each week with a model like this, I hope I can get at least $1,000 a week.
Uh, let's go Google Drive.
Yeah,
$1,000 a week. You can,
yeah,
bro.
right.
You can
Yeah,
easily
I
do
know, I
that.
know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can
Yeah.
1,000 a day, man, minimum. Let's
Okay,
go.
but if I want to make $1,000 a week, uh,
It's
do I need?
it's kind of I don't want to say like perspective wise. This was like company stuff. Don't worry about that.
And you have a real job?
Yes. Yeah.
You're a
You
programmer
need to
or what are you?
ethical hacker.
You just have a regular job?
Uh, um, yeah, it's quite meh.
But it's nothing related to programming.
Here you go. You
Oh,
know,
it
it
is?
is related to programming, like ethical hacking. Here you go. Um, it is a
Yeah, I
shell
see.
cooling,
You
right?
definitely have more positive than negative.
Oh no,
Yeah, yeah, I
this is
see.
the results.
Yeah, I don't.
So when I say 1,000, and these are all dailies, by the way.
So you're rich, man. You're rich.
That was like back in like 20. I don't even use this Google account anymore.
Well,
Literally, I just come in here just to get that results and then post it.
so you're
Um,
super rich now.
nah,
But
not
you
even.
definitely
Not
get
even.
around $1,000 a week from the algorithmic trading, right?
No, see, that it was not from the algo trading. That was
Oh,
when I was manually trading. So all this time, it's just me slowly
oh
migrating
yeah, yeah,
everything
yes.
over. Um, but you can check the second tab. You can see what like the
So
aggregate
you actually
daily
learn how to
was.
trade. You
So
actually learn how
daily
to trade, and then yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
I get it.
Um, but you can see days where I was able to pull
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
25% in a day.
And
And this was 1 to 30 leveraged
yeah,
account.
and what is the leverage?
It was on a CFD. It was CFD on a
What kind
trading
of leverage
202
that
broker.
you like to use?
Now I think it's just 1
Yeah,
to
right.
10s, to be honest.
Nothing.
I find it crazy how some people like work
Yeah,
off
right.
of like 1 to 500. I'm like,
They
bruh.
like to gamble. They love it.
Yo, it's like
It's going to the
it's
casino.
bro, it's it's literally being able to trade £1 million or $1 million with like only like
That's how I
5K or
started, man.
something.
That's how literally that's how I started. Like my first account was one
Oh
five
my
hundred,
days.
and my deposit was $50. Yeah,
Wild, wild. Obviously, you don't use that all of that, right? You just, the leverage is good if you want to open positions, which you can anyways open with like much lower like leverage, but you just don't want to have that like allocation. You don't want to have that like money
yeah.
locked
No,
up. You
no,
don't
no,
want to
no,
use
no.
your own
Yeah,
money. You
you
use someone
gotta
else's
like
money too.
understand that there's a lot of power behind it, and you gotta be smart if you really want to use it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I want to buy 1,000 shares of like Apple or something, right? I can buy probably 1,000 shares of Apple. Like, let's just pay, like speak like, theoretically, right? You can buy like 1,000 shares of Apple, but why would you do that? Just place. X amount so that you only buy like 200, and the remaining is like,
Yep.
oh,
It's because
for that
they wanna. There's
without the
people that
leverage.
they think scalping is the best thing, right? Like they want to scalp their way up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. By the way,
Hmm.
if you look at the third tab, you can see the analysis, and bear in mind this was a 3 months. All of this happened in 3 months, so it's kind of like a breakdown. So at like 72%, 72.8%, for long win rate, 69.75 on. Um, well, no, for short positions, I had 66.6% win rate, but altogether average was 69.75. And a few calculations for expectancies down below and maximum drawdowns. I did have like a drawdown of like 19% of that account. So
Drowned
take that
out,
as you
George.
will.
What is that? I don't even know what does that mean.
Max drawdown. So the position went down X amount, but thankfully that was done like in the early stages because it was, I
Oh
think it
yeah,
was three consecutive. No,
yeah.
um,
Max down drown. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, it was like three consecutive red days, which was kind of scary. Like really early on though.
yeah. And you were like doubting about yourself.
No, the thing is, I don't even know why I entered that because I literally removed myself from my. I didn't trade my bread and butter. Like, and I think I was
Oh yeah, so
trading
it was an error.
SPX.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It happens. That's very common. That's
You know, because if you look at all the like positions which I didn't make money, it was all crude oil. I was literally just making money off of crude.
fuck, man. I hope you.
But yeah, things like this is a type of like data and the
Mhm.
structure, like the time as well. You want to take track and keep track of the time. Um, and yeah, there's just a lot of information which you need to be able to aggregate. Because off of this data alone,
Mhm.
this was exactly 100 trades as well. And then I just stopped tracking it because I was like, bro. But exactly 100 trades, I got my stats, and yeah, it gets me in the position where
Yeah, with
I'm
the
at now.
Ferrari, the helicopter, the
Um,
yacht.
no, 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 no. You know what's crazy? If I traded this exact positions, um, with exact risk management for with 1 to 100,
Yeah, man. Like,
hmm, hmm,
yeah,
like a normal 1 to 100, bro, it was literally a 4.2%
uh,
daily average. So that's what I'm saying. Like when people like when Bo comes into a chat and be like, "Yo, 2%, you can do that easily." I'm like, "Yeah, but I know, I know." But people need to be able to see it to believe it. That's the
yeah,
thing.
right.
Um,
Confirm them.
but yeah, people like you need to be able to be confident in yourself and then realize like this is um these are the things that I need to basically put in to get these type of results. Because obviously for me, like I didn't just get to that position, you know. I did lose like a bunch beforehand. And you need to be able to eat those losses before you can eat well, you know?
You what? Can you repeat that? You need to.
You need to be able to eat those losses before you can eat well. Eat the bad stuff before you can, actually
That's how.
appreciate
That's how
luxury,
we learn.
like
We
the
learn
nice
from
stuff.
mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah. and I've made a lot of those. There was a time that I actually lost like 10,000
Uh,
or something in like 15
every time
minutes.
my code crashes, that means that I just gotta keep working. You know, every time everything crashes, or just
Is this actually still running? No. Okay, calling it a day,
thank you,
man.
man. Valuable information. I will read
Thank you.
everything. I will check all the links. I will check everything, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Good night. I hope you have a good rest.
Nah,
Rest well, man. Rest well.
thank you for the
No
talk,
worries,
man.
man. I'll be around. I'll be
You
around,
too. And
of course. And
yeah, if you just
yeah,
need
I
help
will.
as well, shoot me a
Like I
DM,
said the
man.
last time, I will
Um,
send you DMs, but I'm working, man. I don't want to spam you. I don't want to. I want to be real. I want to put. I want to do my homework. You know.
but it's still good having like someone just to like check as well. Like that's the thing.
But we
Um,
are going to chat.
because for me, I didn't
Yeah,
have
we are
anyone like
going to
mentoring
chat,
me.
but in the top of a chat of a judge. We're going to chat, but in a Ferrari. Okay, you understand? Going to chat, but there's gonna be
For
girls.
sure,
There's gonna
man.
be
I love
a
it.
lot of party. It's gonna be a good chat. No Discord chat.
Yes.
We're going to chat
Sweet.
in a Ferrari, man. In something good, man. A hotel on a skyscraper, man. Ooh, that's the point.
Chat whilst we're going to the chat whilst we're going to the
Yeah,
skyscraper
right.
in the private jet
Public,
with a bunch
yeah,
of
private
girls.
jet. That's all I want. That's all. You think I'm doing? I'm not doing trading to pay
You know
my
what's
mortgage. I want to escape the
funny?
matrix, man.
Just live any way you want. Literally, that's I was watching like Iman Gatsby, because it was a premiere video. I was watching this and then I
Like
just stopped.
imagine all the
That was like a couple
psychology
hours ago.
that you will gain from this freedom. Like it's we can even imagine, you know, it's crazy, and we have to get there. We have to get
Mm,
there, and when we get there, we're going to have a really good chat. Some Cuban cigars, champagnes,
mm.
girls, the Ferrari, two Ferraris. No worries, man.
Sweet, sweet.
Of course, man. Yeah, we're not
I
doing
love it.
this
Love
for
it, man.
paying market mortgage, man.
All right, cool. See,
We're not doing this for paying debt. We're doing this to escape the matrix, man.
doing it to live with me.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
No.
But calling it a day. It's literally two. It's bedtime. Literally, I'm not gonna lie. Tomorrow morning, gotta wake up early, but oh well.
Yeah.
This
I
was
wish you
better.
the best. Thank you, man. I'll just hang out. Thank you so much.